Hi guys, so in this second part, let's talk about physicalized inventory, looting, and the big wipe. But before we begin guys, if you'd like to receive a lovely slap on the ass by the penguin, you simply need to like, share, and subscribe to my channel to see more reviews, gameplay, and funny content like this. I also want to thank new people who subscribed to my channel and took the time to comment and like. You are very much appreciated as always. Also, if you are beginning at Star Citizen or considering playing very soon, you can register using my referral code to get an additional $5,000 in game. CIG says that they made sure that we think and make choices for our inventory, meaning that what you take with you is what you have access to. So depending on your role you give yourself, you'll choose to bring certain items that will help you what you need to do. Example, if you're a medic, you'll bring more med pens and all sorts of medicines. You won't need to bring a ton of guns or ammo as your role is more towards helping and rescuing other players. If you're a bounty hunter or love FPS missions, then in that case you'll bring more guns, ammos, and bigger armor to protect yourself against the eventuality of fighting other NPCs or players. For those who are familiar with the game knows that we currently have access to everything in our inventory anywhere we are all the time. We will still have access to our ship's inventory like guns, shields, quantum drives, etc. But in 3.15 anything related to your character will be in the local inventory. That inventory is also matched to the location you're in at that moment. So if you've stored all of your guns to New Babbage and you're traveling to Port Olizer, you won't have access to your New Babbage inventory unless you go back there and physically get what you needed. They've also implemented physical backpacks for us to get more inventory space that we can associate with that armor. So light armor, you can put a light backpack, medium, you can put a light and medium backpack, and heavy armor, you can put all of them. As we already mentioned, you'll need to choose your default location, your regeneration point, finally your new home residence. This is where you'll find all of your new equipment, gear, vehicles, everything that you own will be deposited at your home residence starting the new patch. So now let's talk about ship inventory. If you choose to put guns, ammo, armors, etc. in a particular ship, it will stay there and you'll have access to this inventory once you're physically in that ship. Technically, smaller ship will have a smaller inventory and bigger ships like the Carrack will have a bigger inventory by simulating all of the lockers and storage you have in those ships respectively. You surely ask yourself how you'll keep track of all your inventory and how to remember where you've put everything, and that's why they have put a new tab in your Mobiglass called Knickknacks, where you can see all of your inventory anywhere in real time. So if you're looking for something, a particular armor, but don't remember if you left it to Port Olizer or in your Carrack, with Knickknacks you'll be able to know. It will definitely change the way you play the game. Looting will now be implemented in the game, so you could find objects in the ship, in loot boxes, or even on dead bodies anywhere in the world. So if you kill NPCs, you'll have access to their armor, guns, and inventory for you to loot. Some looting items will only be available at certain spots on certain NPCs at certain times. It will create rarity, which is good, and I'm very excited about this. You can acquire certain items only by playing the game and not just purchasing them at the store. There will be a variety of lock trays, lockers, and boxes all across the PU. Some will require the use of a cutting tool to open them, and others a combination lock that you'll need to find the number somewhere. They will contain dynamically populated and randomized loot. It's super exciting. And let's not forget that we'll have bombs too. Those systems will allow players in certain ships like the Crusader A2 to drop a variety of powerful bombs over targets in atmosphere. Our last subject, and it is a big one, in about a month away from now, maybe less, a big wipe will happen after CitizenCon around mid-October, maybe beginning of November. The last wipe was 18 months ago in patch 3.8, so it has been quite some time, and many players had time to accumulate huge amounts of wealth, ships, and a huge inventory of everything. Resetting everything, including reputations, guns, armors, your money, and ships bought in game. It will exclude the things that you've earned, like the armor from doing the Xenothreat or other previous events in game, flares, and of course ships that you've pledged with real money. So are you guys excited about the wipe, or you completely hate the idea? Let me know in the comments below. It will fix some issues like bugs with your inventory and things disappearing or disabled. It will also reset the playing field for a lot of players, as lots of people has accumulated huge amounts of wealth through exploits or just playing for a very long time, which is damaging the market right now. The people who bought a lot of ships with real money will certainly have an edge on others and new players at the beginning, but I believe that it will force players to join organizations and play in groups more often. And I'm pretty sure bounty hunting will still be a very profitable way to earn lots of cash alone, and maybe even in group of 2. So for this reason, I believe that you can still manage to hang on with the big whales in the game even if you haven't put thousands of dollars on huge ships. Speaking of new ships, they will have 4 new ones in patch 3.15, and some of them has been long awaited for some people in the community with a lot of anticipation and excitement. First one is the Aegis Redeemer, the beautiful gunship that will bring a lot of firepower. Bring your friends with you and conquer bounty hunting with it. Number 2 is the Crusader A2 Starlifter, an amazing transport gunship with more than double the firepower of the M2, and a custom bomb capable of delivering a staggering payload. Number 3 is the Crusader Ares Starfighter Ion, Psi-7 laser cannon that can kill sub-capital ships. It's not really a dogfighter, but more of a, let's say, big sniper whose job is to hit hard and kill bigger ships. And number 4 is Crusader Ares Starfighter Inferno, Psi-7 ballistic gatling, again to penetrate fast through the shields of your enemies. So what ship is your favorite, and which one did you purchase? Please let me know in the comments below. And guys, I'm really happy with this new patch, and I really believe it will equalize the majority of things and people, and also it will encourage me to go get the ships that I love and that I will no longer have. Especially exciting with the new rare items that we'll discover and loot all across the Stanton system. So guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a positive comment, and subscribe to my channel. I love reading your comments and see new subscribers. So until then, I'll say see you in the verse and have a good day!